Alrighty, hello everybody. It is a nice Saturday, and it is the 12 hours of Silverstone today. So, yeah. Welcome everybody. Going to be covering B Lobby for you guys today. I know that is different than what I originally had stated and put out on Discord and social media and everything. I really thought that I was doing C Lobby, but unfortunately, the original broadcaster for B Lobby had to drop out, and in doing so, nobody was covering B Lobby, so I was promoted to cover B Lobby. So, yeah. I don't think I've ever done a B Lobby stream before, so might be meeting some of you guys for the first time here, or commentating for you guys for the first time here. Usually covering C or D Lobby, so it'll be nice to see some new faces maybe. I'm sure that there'll be plenty of familiar faces as well, though. But yeah, this is the TORA 12 Hours of Silverstone. If you're not sure what that is, this is a Forza Motorsport 7 endurance race. So who is streaming C? I don't believe anybody is currently streaming C. But just stopping by to say I'm streaming my point of view if you want to steal some of my stream. Hey, Rickson, Fury, and Nashira. As far as I know, nobody's currently streaming C. That was originally supposed to be me, but a little bit of a mix-up. Thank you for the follow, Victor. Glad to have you, man. Hello, Mead. Yeah, this is definitely going to be some new folks that I haven't commentated for before, so I'm looking forward to this. We are just about ready to go here. Before we do, let me try and go ahead and get in all of the beautiful graphics and introductions that Scholzy has whipped up for us. As I've said before, this is the TORA 12 Hours of Silverstone. This is going to be B Lobby coverage. 12 hours, 6 different stints, all lasting 2 hours in length. Cars race on track for 1 hour and 40 minutes. I will have a timer that runs from 1 hour 40 minutes to 0. Upon the timer on my stream reaching 0, all cars will stop on track, distances will be calculated, and who wins in the end is based off of all 6 of those distances added together. We're going to start 30 minutes late in TORA fashion. I'm already in the lobby, actually, and there's 22 out of 24 people here, so I think we're actually very close to being on time. This is race number 5 of the TORA Endurance calendar. I have had the pleasure of being a broadcaster for all 5 of these races so far. As you can see, we have 2 more unannounced ones coming up later in the year. But yeah, kind of hard to believe that we've already been through 5 different races. But yeah, this is going to be a bit of a different one than the majority of the other, what am I saying here? The other endurance races I've covered so far. This time it's just GT cars and touring cars. There are no prototypes, so a little bit different pace. Should be very interesting to see how it goes. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. We've also got some snazzy new overlays and scenes, such as this, where we can see our current timing towers and our overall class leaders for everything. So, between stints, I'll be able to pop in on this. We can see the full lineup. It'll show your class leaders there. Also, I'm not sure if the leading touring car team, I don't know if that's actually their name. I hope it's not, because I don't know how to pronounce that, honestly. But, yeah. We got this fancy new thing, the stint previews, which that is not accurate. I'm probably not going to be using this because that's a lot of info for me to have to open up a text document, and do everything else. And, of course, our overall race broadcast, which we will be getting started here with shortly. As you can see, the stint timer is completely wrong. Let me go ahead and reset that. I was just testing, because those of you that know me well know that I totally did all of this well before the race and did not wait till this morning to set everything up. I promise. Let me actually increase that font size a little bit there. Ooh, that's a little bit not correct. 1 second, guys. Last minute setup reminds me of Scary Sunday. Shush. Can I not select both of these at the same time? Okay, I can. Move all of you up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Looks like we are getting ready to go here. I'm also in a Saline S7. Not really sure why I ended up in a Saline S7, but you know, that definitely fits in the Silverstone 12 hours. At any point, if you want to keep up to date on social media, in specific Twitter, use hashtag Silverstone, or no, use hashtag TORA SIL12 to keep up with all of the tweets and everything surrounding this event. It's up there, but you just can't see it right now because we're not actually in the spectating menu. I guess I could go back to our wonderful B-roll here. Now let's do that. While I change things that I had set for C lobby and need to change for B lobby because, like I said, I was under the impression I was doing B lobby. Whoa. But yeah, I do have some news. This will most likely be the last time I do a full TORA race broadcast on this channel. Doesn't mean that I'm not doing it, but we have a Lightspeed channel called Lightspeed Esports Media in the works that I'm going to be doing all race broadcasts and commentating, all of that good stuff on over there. That is going to be shared throughout the Lightspeed team. So keep an eye out for that in the future. Not sure if that's 100% confirmed yet, but as for this event, don't worry. You can have all 12 hours right here with yours truly. Yeah. Also happening right now is the British Grand Prix, also at Silverstone. Good scheduling there by TORA. I turned it off because I didn't want it to be bleeding over my mic, but if I had to guess, it's a Mercedes 1-2. Let me go turn on the TV real fast and make sure. I guess before we can get started here, talk F1 if you want. Thank you for the follow, XX God Phaser. Glad to have you. Hope you're ready for all 12 hours of this B lobby coverage. And if you are racing, best of luck to you and your team. And while I'm on that topic, best of luck for everyone. And I've just turned back on the TV, and it looks like Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen, Stroll, Ricardo. Oh, hold on, they're all finishing their laps in Q3. Okay, why? But I pronounce Phaser as father with a Z. Phaser. Ooh, Lando Norris just snagged fourth. Ooh, Leclerc's up to third. Hell yeah. Vettel ninth. Aye. Uh-oh. Looks like we're getting ready to go here. Alright. Your top three for the British Grand Prix is Hamilton, Bottas, Leclerc. Oh, never mind. Verstappen just snuck in a lap that pipped Leclerc back into fourth. So top three is Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen. Leclerc, Norris, Stroll, Sainz, Ricardo, Ocon, Vettel. How's Nico doing? I believe he did not make Q2. Or he did not make Q3. Alright, well, somewhat predictable. Oh well. Conquer in the lobby? He could not get connected. Let me scroll through and find out for you there, friend. It would help if I was tabbed into this lobby, wouldn't it? Now we are getting ready to start Stint 1 here. Gonna have a nice, fun time. Oh, yep, Conquer is in here. I'm OTR Phaser, waiting for my stints tonight. Ah, gotcha, man. was gonna say, I think I recognized Phaser as a name. Yep, looks like we're just about ready to get Stint 1 B lobby coverage underway. Let me make one final test here. What does this look like? Okay, it needs to be a little bit bigger. There we go. Wait, no, hold on. Darkser, don't. Okay, there we go. We are good to go. Best of luck to everybody participating right now, and yeah, give us a good show. Now watch this overlay fit perfectly. Been worried about whether or not I was going to make Stint 3 earlier, but now I realized I read the times wrong and I can actually make it nice. Without Mercedes, F1 would be so interesting, right? Alrighty, let me set everything up here real quick. I just realized you can't see that at all. But that's okay. Oh. Alright, leading our field to the flag is OTR Anonyms in the OTR number 90 McLaren. In second in GT, we have GPR the Racer in the number 10 Aston. And apologies, I did not do my research beforehand. I will learn team names as this event goes on. So, don't worry. We'll get there eventually. In third, we have NWR Raven in the wins, number 13 BMW. In fourth, AWR Conquer in the classic Ferrari right there being mirrored. And the number 17 Ferrari. Hello, Owlkiz TV. Welcome. In fifth, we have BDF 49 Gaming in the VER Blue number 94 McLaren. I'm going to assume it's VER Blue, knowing prior VER cars. In sixth, we have the home team, Lightspeed Esports GT, car number 59 BMW. Definitely going to be pulling for these folks. Totally not biased. I mean, you know. But definitely going to be pulling for them. Probably the most diverse and balanced tour event in a long time. Yeah, I'm hoping so. In seventh, we have, oh boy, OTR Balaitike in the OTR number 86 McLaren. In eighth, we have DDM Drive in the DDM number 6 Bentley. Yo, fellas, slow down. It's pace lap. Slow down. In ninth, we have the number 71. What is happening here? Number 71, Assetto Corsa, Mercedes AMG. Interesting. Stop trying to overtake each other so I can go through the lineup. In 10th, we have the number 77 Bentley of AMS Custom Dips. Okay, good. I made the start. Hey, Unku. Welcome. In 11th, how many touring cars do we have? Okay, we don't have many touring cars. In 11th, we have the FRM number 51 Mercedes, and we're going to go ahead and grab the start here. I'll run through the rest of the field later. Sorry, guys, that's on me. Probably should have been a little bit better about that, huh? And we are go. I didn't start the stint timer. This is going to be about... Botai asked me if I want to join LCM. I don't know yet. You definitely should. This stint timer is going to be about 5 minutes off. So just keep that in mind as we have a pretty clean start. Nobody's dead yet. Don't listen to him. All right, everybody is away cleanly up at the front. It's like we have Anonyms as we see number 51 Mercedes go a little bit wide there. Everybody's away cleanly. I don't see anything that would call for a restart. We actually have a touring car far back. Not sure what's happened there. That is SVR Aston Ash. Everybody's nicely tight and packed together. Looks like the top two are starting to run away, the Racer and Anonyms a little bit. As for third back, everything's pretty clear. Imagine getting team offers. Hey Larry, I'm an admin in LSEM now, so you ever interested, let me know. We are recruiting. And from personal experience, hey, I would be not opposed. Alright, looks like we got some dicing between Bowtie. Gonna ride with Bowtie real fast. Sorry this hasn't been exactly the cleanest start. Still a little not exactly ready. Bowtie's making a run at DDM Drive here. Looks like further up we have BDF making a pass on Raven. Raven going wide there, losing 2 spots almost. Only loses 1. Bowtie gets past Drive. Ooh, his Drive tries to send it back up the inside. Didn't quite have enough room there. Raven's staying ahead of Baliakti. Or Balakti? I don't know, man. Alright, gonna bounce back to touring cars because we haven't looked at them at all. Looks like a very tight pack so far. I don't have anything against the touring cars, sorry. Display on the right is a bit annoying. Yeah, that's understandable. It'll be useful later on. But for right now, we'll keep it there. I guess we don't need to keep it there right now because it's not actually doing anything. So let me just go. Whoop. And whoop, there we go. All right, we got all kinds of dicing going on right here in touring cars while I'm doing that. Looks like Let's Fly. Wait, no, that is Eagle running away in the lead of touring car right now. It is a close battle. We're going about 3 wide down the straight here between Let's Fly, Warrior, and Please Don't Eat Me. Looks... oh, and Warrior's having a go at second place in TC as well. Let's Fly on the inside, gonna have a good run there as Westy and Batters are all involved here. What car needs 3 stops to make it into the end? Uh-oh, and it looks like Warrior and Let's Fly have gotten into each other, pushed each other off there. Didn't look like anything damage related, but definitely both lost time. Gonna bounce back up to GT now. This has calmed down a little bit. Looks like there's quite a battle going on back here. Between Darkster... oh, hey, Darkster's in this? How did I miss him? Darkster's made up several spots because we got as far back as 11th on the grid, and he has definitely come up from wherever he started. Looks like the Flying Scott has made up several spots as well. Looks like Darks is going to try it up the inside here behind Drive. Darks are getting a little bit loose there. A lot of things happening all at the front, but at the front it's Anonyms, Racer, BDF. Oh, as Darkster gets a little bit of a smack there from Custom Dips, loses traction a little bit, manages to keep it straight. Custom Dips makes it past Conquer. Bowtie's up to 6th. Let's go, Bowtie. Looks like that TC battle has gained itself right back up, so we're going to bounce back to there. M6 leading in A lobby. Nice. We have AMS the Saint making a pass, or attempting to make a pass on who is that? Please Don't Eat Me. Saint's gone to AMS, huh? That's news to me. As it looks like we're going to go 3 wide again. Westy getting in the middle of this battle, kind of hip checking Saint out of the way, making the spot up. We go down hard braking. Please Don't Eat Me lock up a little bit. Gonna lose some time there. Westy's gonna go through there. That's about 3 spots for Westy as Saint gets into the back of whoever we're riding with right now, Batters. And Westy makes up about 2 or 3 spots in a matter of corners. Got a nice run here from Warrior. Looks like Batters has the better run though. Looking elsewhere at the top of TC, it is still OTR Eagle out in front, followed by Truth with Westy now trying to reel in Truth. It's very close further back at the front of GT as we see Warrior try and come up the inside there. Anonyms is still out front, about a 2-second gap over the Racer. How the fuck are you misreading? There's a lot of things happening on Q, I'm sorry. Bratters, there you go. BDF looks like he's closing in on the Racer. We might have a battle for 2nd in GT here shortly. Bowtie's up into 5th. Hell yeah. Let's go, Bowtie. Looks like GT's starting to spread out a little bit. Still very close gaps, but starting to get a little bit more organized. How far back is BDF when this battle slows down? BDF is up into third and is closing on second. We'll ride with that battle here. He is illiterate. Shut up. I mean, maybe, but shut up. It looks like things are starting to get a little bit more processional here. Starting to calm down a little bit. Pretty exciting start. A clean start, which is what we always want to see. I didn't see anybody dead. Everybody was fine. No restarts. Good stuff here. Still nose to tail throughout most of the field. Looks like we have some overtakes happening right there between Conquer and Custom Dips. Darkser looks like he's having a go at Drive. Or maybe Drive's having a go at Darkser. Looks like that's how it's going to be right now. Who's going to get the better drive out of the corner? Looks like Drive has made up the spot on Darkser. Flying Scott is right up ahead. Looks like we've got a battle for fourth here between Bowtie and... oh boy. You want to say I'm illiterate. Baliatike. Bowtie challenging for fourth here. Trying around the outside. Should have some good run out of the corner here. The OTR McLaren manages to stay ahead. Up further forward. BDF is pressuring the racer for a second. We're going to bounce to that. Set of course delivery. Yep. Looking elsewhere through the field, trying to find anything exciting going on. Looks like we still have a very, very close proceedings in touring cars from about third back. Under a second gap between all of them. A very sharp-looking elf liveried McLaren here for BDF. Just watched F1 qualifying at Silverstone. Yep, I just caught the end of it as well. Unfortunately, it's about exactly what I expected. Looks like Bowtie and the OTR car are still dueling it out. I'm just gonna refrain from trying to pronounce that name. Not gonna spoil anything though. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. I watched the very end of it as we were going through opening stuff here. Got a close battle here from about 8th back to 13th. How many seconds faster were the Mercedes? I did not catch that much. Alright, well, BDF was pressuring the racer, kind of falling back a little bit, but Bowtie and the OTR car are definitely, and looks like... what's happened there? The OTR McLaren has gone far off, not really sure we saw it. But, Bowtie's made it up into third. No damage there. Not sure if that was contact or if that was a lockup. Not sure. Manages to maintain fifth. No damage there. Well, I guess a little bit of damage, or engine damage. Whoa, well. A little bit of a punt there from Raven. As Liam T tries to be advantageous and take advantage. Didn't quite get a chance to make it up. Gonna bounce back into touring cars now. Well, hold on, actually. We've got a battle for third, or second, actually. BDF is definitely pressing the racer here. Going down into Maggots and Beckett's here. Racer manages to stay ahead in the Aston. McLaren in close pursuit. Uh-oh, looks like BDF's got a hell of a run here. You might see him send one up the inside coming into this corner up here. And before anybody says anything, I will, if I start calling corner names here, other than Maggots and Beckett's, I will most likely get them wrong. I don't know this. I know what the names of the corners are at Silverstone, but I don't know what compares to... Oh, that's an interesting decision. BDF for the very early stop here. That is a very interesting decision. Bowtie following him in as well. It's 3 required stops here, don't forget. But it looks like this is going to be the start of our routine stops, as back in touring car, there's a lot going on here. It would seem. Aston Ash is finally caught back up with the rest of the touring car field. There's lots of battling, but out front we have OTR Eagle with a 4.6 second gap over second in TC. Somebody going a little bit wide there. Please don't eat me. Going a little bit wide. Going 3 wide now. Looks like nobody in the touring car field is deciding to go for the early pit strategy. As we saw in GT, very much a cluster right here. Uh-oh. Warrior gets tipped a little bit. Let's Fly sliding a little bit as well. There's positions changing left and right all over the place. Bradders is kind of taking advantage of this to get away from this pack a little bit. All kinds of good racing happening right now, though. We got a very big cluster of GT cars as well. Your Civic is so early, or ugly. Yeah, I was never a fan of the little light bar across the rear windshield like that. There's Warrior trying up the inside there. Let's Fly getting a little bit loose there. Saint taking a little bit of advantage to try and get away from it, but Warrior has a great run out of the corner. Going side by side, Aston Ash gets up past Let's Fly. Trying to monitor what else is happening on track. Out front we have Anonyms the Racer as Let's Fly tries it up the inside. YouTube video right now, so I'm not talking as often. You know if anyone is streaming C Lobby? I don't think that anyone is currently streaming C Lobby, Stinky Asians. I apologize. It was supposed to be me, but the slated broadcaster for B Lobby had to pull out, so I was promoted up to B. But if I find out that somebody is covering C Lobby, I will definitely let you guys know. Looks like that is... Who's that in the pit lane? That is OTR Baliake. I apologize for the name mispronunciation. I'm bad. DDM Drive as well into the pit lane. Looks like routine stops for GT are definitely ongoing right now. Out front, Eagle is just continuing to grow that lead over MRT Truth. 5 seconds now, 5.2 as a matter of fact. Westy in third, Bradders in fourth, Saint in fifth, but that is by no means guaranteed, as we see there's still quite a scrap going on in the TC field right now. Gonna bounce back up to GT. We have a battle for fifth right now between, well, this is not what I wanted, Conquer and Raven. The two no, one of them is NWR, one of them is AWR. Right, those are two different teams. I apologize. The battle between the Wins Mercedes here and the... What's this Ferrari sponsored by? The Leopard. Natural power. It's not an energy drink, it's a power drink. I like that right there. The power drink. AJ Caesar or not. If it is, it's the first I've heard of it. If we could get somebody to verify that, that would be nice. But yeah, GT is getting a bit spread out with pit cycles happening. BDF and Bowtie filtered out back in 10th and 11th. Although I do not like Forza at all at the commit. And for making these lobbies is astounding. Yeah. Absolutely is. Looks like we got a nice race going on here between RDC Kooten and Goose. Gonna watch that. And, well, I'm not sure if that's over or if we're seeing that now. Yeah, we're seeing that right now. Kooten trying to get past the Assetto Corsa livery of Goose. I think that's the first time I've ever seen an Assetto Corsa livery in Forza Motorsport 7. Quite an interesting decision. I've seen GT Sport liveries, like promoting Gran Turismo, as a little bit of a cut there through turn 1. But never an Assetto Corsa livery. I've seen iRacing. Yeah, I have as well. Looks like Let's Fly and Aston Ash are having a good scrap there. Anonyms holding a 4-second gap over the racer. Liam T, as we see Coogan go wide, trying to get past. Is he going to try the dive bomb? He is going to try it late. Ooh, goes a little bit too deep. Might be able to reverse it. Nope. Bold move there from Kooten, but hey, worked out. He's ahead of Goose, up into 8th. Thank you for the follow, Beast Shadow. I could have swore you were already following me, Beast Shadow, but regardless, thank you very much for the follow. Glad to have you. A little bit of a tap there. Goes way wide. Is he going to avoid the barriers? He's going to avoid the barriers. Goose with a little bit of a tap on the rear bumper. Whoa, not a safe rejoin there from Kooten. Just about murdered BDF there. You're naturally running outside there on that corner, so that was not a safe rejoin. Thank you for the follow, Nathel. Glad to have you as well. Again, I thought that you were following back from like the Nürburgring 24 days, but you know, always good to see new faces that are familiar but aren't. Philosophy. Damage? Let's find out. My instinct says no, but I don't know for sure. Nope, no damage, but guess it's time for a routine stop. Goose is in as well. So if they did have damage, they were about ready to stop anyway. Looks like we have Conker and Scott going at it. Thank you for the follow as well, New Wave Racing 2. There's a ridiculous amount of viewers you have. No, this is about normal for TORA events. I usually have about 10 times as many viewers for TORA events than I do my normal streams. It's disappointing sometimes, but I've just realized that it's a fact of life because there's so many people here to watch their teams, not necessarily me. When I'm streaming on my own, it's just people coming to watch me. So, you know, I'm at peace with it. I still appreciate it no matter what. B Lobby's always underrated. Yeah, I'm usually doing C Lobby and we always have a great time, so hopefully I can bring that great time and fun demeanor up to B. Not saying that in the past it's been not fun, but you know. Yeah, I did have 80 at some point. People don't realize the McLaren cannot corner like the rest of the grid. You will run over it if you follow one. Interesting to know. The more memes, the better. Oh, most definitely. We're full of that, especially towards the later stints when lack of sleep starts coming in. It's not as pronounced during a 12-hour race as it is a 24. Like stints 9 through 11 in 24s, as we see Conker make the pass here on the Flying Scott. Oh, Flying Scott fights back though. A nice little switcheroo there. Oh, and other news about the channel that does not have to do with this. I posted something in the Discord about it, but Emote 3 it has a working concept already, and I am very, very excited about it. I mean, we're literally running a Tinder livery if you go up to the Truth. Oh, really? I've not seen that. I didn't really get a chance to go through the, Oh, yeah, you totally are, huh? Getting those Tinder hoes, eh? I like it. People drive right when passing us to swipe right. Very clever. But yes, Emote 3 is definitely in the works, and I really, really love it, and I think you guys are gonna like it too. Conker and Flying Scott are still very much close. I think that's the closest battle we have on track right now. Run down through the field, though. I don't believe that Anonyms, the Racer, or Liam have made their stops yet. Still, we've seen a little bit of a split and pit strategy already through the GT field. Folks such as BDF, Bowtie, and someone else. I think it was Darkser making very early stops. No, it was DDM Drive, not Darkser. Making very, very early first stops. So, field's a little bit disjointed here. But currently, our running order in GT is Anonyms, Racer, Liam, Flying Scott, Conker, Raven, Darkser, BDF, Bowtie, Belaitike, Custom Dips, DDM Drive, Goose, Kooten, and then, have we had a DC? I thought we had more GT cars. Whatever. And then, still maintaining a massive lead in touring car, OTR Eagle, with a massive, almost 9-second gap over Truth, who is followed by Westy, Bradders, Warrior, The Saint, Astanash, Please Don't Eat Me, and Let's Fly. as we see Conker get closer to the back bumper of the Flying Scot once again. And of course, as things start winding down within the stints, not as much excitement happening. If you guys ever want your car followed, just let me know and we will give them some screen time. Because if there's just downtime and we're not really following any exciting battles, I'll definitely give your car some screen time. It looks like Bradders is challenging Westy. We're actually going to bounce to that battle real fast. And I'm still not satisfied with this stint timer, so I'm going to make some changes over there. It might get very large in a second. Just don't worry about that if it does. I want that. Okay, there we go. Tab back in here. Well, I guess that's the spectator's curse again. For those of you that don't know, anytime that I goose tire wear, let me find out for you. I believe he's made a stop. Yeah, he's definitely made his first stop there, Shane. Looks like our leaders are in, Anonyms and the Racer. We saw both BDF and Bowtie pit early in second. Let's see where they filter out. We're gonna looks like we got more folks coming in. That's Conker and Raven coming into the pit lane. Who is that filtering out? That is Liam. Liam has not made his stop. He takes the lead at the moment, so does Flying Scot. BDF and Bowtie were. Is Raven pitted? Raven has just pitted. BDF has made an early stop. Comes out a fair bit behind Anonyms, but jumps the Racer. Interesting. Liam and Flying Scot have yet to stop, I know that much. Thank you for the follow, Revs39. Hope you're enjoying it. Glad to have you. Looks like we got a battle going on between Saint Warrior and TC that we might have to follow. And thank you as well for the follow, Shane. Glad to have both of you. Always appreciated. Looks like Bowtie is going to be challenging the Racer here. If I recall, before pit stops started happening, our order was, it was Anonyms, BDF, Bowtie. Clue how ETR got such a big gap? No, actually. They've just been running really well. Looks like Truth has made his first stop, because he had a gigantic lead before, and that's now fallen back to just under a second, or he's had a problem. One of the two. Regardless, though, that lead was very much bigger before, and is now not. We're following the home team right now. Bowtie trying to take the Racer. I say home team, not necessarily like home team as in like Silverstone base, but a home team in terms of my team. So you'll see a little bit of light speed bias here. We've got Liam and Flying Scot into the pits right now. Never gone for the first pit stop. I believe he has done his first stop, as Bowtie is looking all over the place for a way past the Racer here. Racer deciding to take the inside there. Bowtie trying around the outside, gonna go a little bit wide, but he sticks it and makes it. Ooh, never mind, no, he does not stick it. Current poll is SVR better than LSEM. Who's done this? Don't vote. Oh, I mean, or definitely do vote. Just know that I will take these answers personally. Alright, come on, Bowtie. You got the inside line here. Just give him the squeeze. Very nice move there by Bowtie. Can he cover him off, though, coming out? Yes, he can. But the racer has a good run going up the inside here. A little bit of a tap there. Looks like we got some more TC cars in the pit lane. Is a little bit of a contact there. Bowtie gets forced wide. That is, who's that in the pit lane? Bradders and Saint in the pits. As this battle is still raging, using every little bit of the tarmac. This is the battle for third right now. Hopefully GT is closed back up as well. It actually is decently close. Anonyms does not have nearly the lead he had before pit stops. BDF is closing, I would say. Bowtie is trying another look up the inside here. Makes it look easy. But once again, the racer has the better run out of the corners. The Aston seems like a beast running out of the corners. Or if it's just Forza spectating problems. I believe it's just Forza spectating problems. And it looks like we're about to have our field overlap here shortly in another lap or two. Looks like we've got a good battle going on between Darkser and Drive as well. Looks like Bowtie has successfully taken third here. Gonna bounce back to this battle for 9th, or 8th actually. Conquer and Flying Scott still going on. Not a very clean move. There was some contact earlier between them, so, you know, it hasn't been the cleanest fight from start to finish on either side, but hey. Nobody died, so it's all good in my book. Looks like that battle between Darkser and Drive has chilled a little bit. Darkser getting the better of it. Looking elsewhere, Truth still leads. I believe that Warrior has yet to stop. Yeah, Warrior is definitely yet to make his first stop. So, filtering out, I believe that Truth is still going to have quite... No, Truth hasn't pitted either. Eagle is the one that's been dominating TC. Somebody in right now, that's Ashton in. I don't think that Truth has made his stop either. No, he has not. It'll be interesting to see how that filters out, because last we saw before TC started doing pit stops, it was Eagle out front for quite a margin. Conquer and Flying Scott are still closest battle on track. Looks like somebody else up the road might be getting involved in this battle shortly as well. Custom Dips. Also, Unku, I take great offense to that poll now, knowing that both of the possibilities were yes and yes. It's like Bradders and Westy. That Tinder paint be looking cute. Looking like a cute little Tinder hole. It do. It's gonna make me act up. As Custom Dips is now definitely involved in this battle right here. But we're gonna have a three-way battle for 7th here. Looks like we've got a close little fight between Truth and Warrior there. Westy and Bradders as well. We're gonna bounce to that actually. Oh, what a good time to bounce to it. Bradders right on the rear of Westy. Mercedes versus, I believe that is what? Audi? Yeah, in the Skoda. That's not an Audi, that's a Skoda. Alright, looking elsewhere, somebody from TC in, that is our current TC leader, Truth, making his first stop. Warrior continues to go long. And looks like our GT has finally started the overlap. So we see Bradders trying up the inside, kind of mowing the lawn a little bit in the process. Didn't really have any room there. But elsewhere in GT, Anonyms is being caught by BDF. It's a slow catch, but that gap is most definitely coming down as they have now hit traffic, so we could see some spiciness happening up at the front. And that is, who is that coming out of the pit lane? I believe that is Truth coming out of the pit lane right there. This now becomes a 3-car battle. And we should see, hey, there's our leaders in GT right there. As Westy's trying up the inside of Truth here. A little bit of a slide from both of them. Yeah, here come Anonyms and BDF. That gap is down to almost just a second now. So I think we're definitely going to see some contesting for the lead of GT here shortly. Great run through the corner there from Bradders. Gained a lot of ground on Truth as Anonyms and BDF are both right here. Now remember, all three of these guys are battling right now, so might be a little bit rough trying to get through. BDF lost a lot of time there. At least it looks like it did. He's going to try it. This is going to be interesting. Trying up the inside there, a little bit of a tap. An ambitious way to cut through traffic. Bradders loses out a little bit. Truth gets another run. BDF lost a little bit of time there to Anonyms. Elsewhere, Bowtie has definitely made the gap up to Racer. Truth gets past Bradders here. Definitely our closest battle. Never mind. Looks like Raven and Darts are having a good battle as well, but this is also a very close battle right here in TC. There are no seconds between those two. They must be side by side going down the back straight right now. Fantastic little tight touring car battle going on right here between Truth and Bradders. That is Warrior in the pit lane. So that is, I think, our full TC field making at least their first stop. So, having filtered all back out, it is as I expected here. Over an 11-second gap from Eagle back to second place with Warrior. Speaking of Warrior, there he is right there battling with Westy. A little bit of a lock up there. Another little bit of a slide. Whoa, as Truth gets a little bit into the rear quarter panel of Bradders there. A little bit of a tip. Oh, and now there's all kinds of things happening behind them. Thank you for the follow, Norbert Blackcat. As Bowtie got caught up hard on traffic there, the Racer's right on top of him now. It looks like Bradders is just right in the middle of this. Thank you for the follow as well, NWR Costi. Glad to have both of you. Hope you're enjoying the coverage so far. Alright, well, this TC battle has kind of fallen away now. So we see the other OTR car comes sliding right up the inside there. Like a close little fight between Drive and Raven, along with Conquer and Flying Scott. Those two have been close together all race, or all stint. Gonna bounce back to this battle. How much to slide rather than front wheel drive cars not having the traction out of the chicane? That is true. Anyway, hello there. Welcome. Hello to you as well. As Raven lost out on that corner a lot. Spectators curse apparently. I bounced to a battle expecting a good fight and nothing happens. Not really a commentator's curse. There's a difference between commentator's curse and spectator's curse. Spectator's curse is what I suffer from. I expect a really big battle to develop, and then we bounce to them, and they just kind of don't happen. Lots of respect given there, which isn't always the case in Forza. That is very true, as we do see a battle for the lead. This is the first battle for the lead of either class we've seen all stint, or at least since the very beginning. BDF has definitely caught Anonyms. On the touring car side, I think it's unlikely we're going to see much of a battle for the lead here between Eagle and whoever else, because Eagle is still growing that gap over second place, which happens to be Warrior at the moment. Nice little battle between Saint, Don't Eat Me, Truth, and Bratters. What is that for? 4th in TC? It is for 4th in TC. Nice tight little pack. Looks like something has happened to Kooten as well. Or maybe he's just made his second stop already, not sure, but he is a long ways back from Goose. Unfortunately, Forza does not let me pause things and rewind things during spectate. That's something that I'm hoping Forza 8 gives us, or rather Forza Motorsport I suppose it's called, is the ability to pause and rewind and then jump back to live while spectating. So I can actually, you know, see multiple different things and do replays and stuff. Like a proper broadcast instead of like, oh, I didn't see it live, I guess we'll never know. That second was Truth. It was for a while, but after the pit stops and all the back markers and everything. There's a type of insect. Fantastic battle between the two McLarens here. Not really been any overtaking attempts yet, but BDF is definitely making his presence known. Back in TC, still a pretty close battle between Truth, Please Don't Eat Me, and the Saint. Howdy, Buck. Hey, Rody. How are you, man? Hey, Rody, I've heard that C Lobby does not have a broadcaster, if you would be willing to take on that role. I don't know if you're competing in this one or what, but I know that they don't have an official stream right now, so if that's something you're interested in, I'm sure that you could get that worked out. It should have been me for C, but, you know, I'm racing in D. Oh, gotcha. Well, BDF's fallen back a little bit from Anonyms. Well, never mind, though, he hasn't. Oh, that gap is just gone. Well, otherwise, gotcha. No sweat, man. No sweat. Still a very close fight between Saint, Don't Eat Me, and Truth. But yeah, touching on what you were saying, Beast Shadow, Warrior's currently running 2nd, Westy 3rd, Bratters 4th, Truth 5th. Like I said, I think that big old gaggle of TCs, once everybody cycled out of the pits and all of the GTs coming through, kind of shuffled them back, lost out a little bit there. Alright, we are over an hour into this, or over an hour. We're over 40 minutes into this stint. How's Dart going so far? Let's check up on Dart. He's currently running 10th in class right now. Cycling through touring car traffic. He's had a few good fights with Drive and Raven. BDF's closer than he's ever been before, it seems. He's almost alongside Anonyms. We might finally see the change of the lead. Can we see the lap times? No, Roadrunner. Unfortunately, Forza, when it's a distance-based race, your lap time is 3.2 miles. And that's it. So, yeah. Everybody's best lap is a 3.2 mile lap. That's... unfortunately, just because of how Forza is, that's how it is, as BDF takes the lead tiny little bit there. But they are most definitely battling for the lead now. BDF seems to have the pace advantage, but Anonyms is holding fast. Alright, not too great of a run here for BDF. Doesn't really stay in the tow, which is a little bit of an interesting decision. Esports ready. Yep. Hashtag just Forza things. Lap times? Nah. How long was your lap? In miles. What do you mean it's the same every single lap? This is definitely our most exciting battle going on track. Got another battle going on somewhere over there. Yeah, between Conquer and Flying Scott. Those two are classics. A little bit of a battle going on here as well between Saint and Please Don't Eat Me. Wait. Yes? Yes. Hey, Sabine. Welcome. A little bit of a light touching of bumpers, a little kiss, if you will, between Anonyms and BDF there. Somebody said my name correct. I've done something with you before. That's how I know. I don't know if it's been I've spectated over one of your races before, but I've done something and you've been involved in it, so that's where I know your name from. That was a little bit of a close fight there. Bradders and Westy. Sounds naughty. But either way, welcome. Well, this battle between BDF and Anonyms is... They're still very close on track, but it's not been, like, you know, tooth and nail of a battle yet. So, yeah, not exactly what I was hoping for, but hey, it's still a contest for the lead. As always, if there's anybody you want me to check up on, whether that be, like, position, tire wear, anything like that, just let me know, and I will do my best to accommodate. Jumping about, streams, scouting drivers. Ah, gotcha. LSEM is kind of in that process as well. We're looking to expand once more, so I guess this is a bit of a PSA. Any of you guys that are currently racing in this that are looking for something big and fun, let me know. We might see about having you become one of the Chad LSEM boys, because 4 letters are much better than 3. Bowtie is catching. Yeah, he is. These two are battling with each other hard, Victor, so he's definitely making ground. Looks like we have somebody in the pits there. That is Kooten. Track Sabine. Oh yeah, I guess you do. I guess you do have 4 letters with track. But hey, Chad 4-letter gang. It's like Bradders and Westy are still having a little bit of a scrap. Saint and Oatmeal? That's not oatmeal. In no way does this say oatmeal. It says please don't eat me, not oatmeal. What the hell? Ooh, sounded like a little bit of a mischief there from BDF. Yeah, we have cool AF paints. Yeah. They're getting drivers before LSEM. Yeah. It's understandable. BDF breaks off for the pit lane there, so that battle for the lead ends. Let's bounce back to TC. We've got Bradders and Westy. Imagine having to sacrifice a letter in your name to have an oversized tag. Yeah, yeah. A GTR. Yeah. GTR has been taking a lot of great drivers lately. Not taking, but having a lot of great drivers. A lot of folks from LSEM that have parted ways have gone there. No matter how many letters it is, my name is sacrificed. Yeah. Don't know why they decreased it from 15 to 12. That is why I am simply LSEM Buck and not LSEM Bucktide. Because it doesn't fit. Looks like Flying Scott and Conqueror are having a good battle here. As they have all Stint, honestly. Did Westy pit in? Yeah, I guess Westy did pit in. I was about to say, we were watching a little bit of a scrap there, and then we suddenly weren't. How else can I be enraged on Xbox? Looks like Darkser's getting in on this battle as well. Three-way battle for 8th. Here we go. I like that little rainbow bar on Darkser's diffuser there. Pretty fancy. Hatter is obliterating A lobby. What the fuck? Yeah, that's I'm not honestly all that surprised. Hydra is ridiculous. Conquer going for a little bit of a lawnmower run there. Gonna cost him though, as Darkser has the run. Looks like we have a lot of GT cars in the pit lane. We have Bowtie, Anonyms, Baliatike, Bowtie again? The Racer, Custom Dips, Darkser. Just about half the field. Looks like we've got a race on track. Looks like that race for the lead is actually continued once more between BDF and Anonyms. Sorry, just checking my phone real fast. Okay, back to it. What have we got going on here? BDF had a much better run there. Whoa! Wow. A little bit of a mistake there through Mags and Beckett's by Anonyms, and BDF comes from way downtown and is right on his bumper. Thought he was about to make the lead there, but not quite. Definitely getting to that point in the stint where things are starting to spread out a little bit, but that is to be expected. Veterans of these race broadcasts know that things get a little bit lackluster during the second half of the stint, which we are now over halfway into our first stint. Remember that stint timer's off by about 3 or 4 minutes because I was an idiot and forgot to start it when we loaded in. So apologies for that. But that's accurate to about 3 or 4 minutes-ish. Yeah, now this battle's starting to get a little bit feisty. They still have one more stop left to go here. Can you see number of pits? I cannot. Again, a thing that I wish that I could do in spectating from Forza. Most everything I have to do, other than changing the camera and seeing gaps, I have to just do mentally or on my own. So I'm trying to keep track of who's done what and where. Looks like Conquer and is that Flying Scott? No, it's Drive that just finished their stops. Got a battle going on there between Conquer and Darkser. That was going on before they entered the pit lane. Looks like Darkser's gotten the better of it and ended up ahead. Victor's still alive? Yeah, he is. He is racing for us in this race, actually. Please don't eat me or oatmeal, whichever one I see. Pretty close to Saint. Fortunately, we haven't really had much going on to watch in TC lately. Pretty spread out there. We've definitely had quite a fight to watch right now, though, between BDF and Anonyms. And exams and shit. Yeah, understandable. Completely understandable, dude. I've had headaches trying to get registered for the fall semester. I might not even be able to get registered for fall semester because of just various different things. So yeah, that's fun and not stressful at all. A little bit of a mistake there from Anonyms, but I don't think VDF's really going to be able to capitalize too much on it. Nope, not quite, but Liam is in now. Reunion at home, it's a longer summer. Nice. But most of what we're doing is as well. It's going to be all online, which I'm not a huge fan of. But, you know. You gotta work with what you're given, I suppose. Somebody else in the pit lane. I reckon BFF, he's your best friend forever. But he's probably enjoying the battle. What car are we in? We are in the car currently running third. We are in the M6. This car right here. Look at that beautiful Lightspeed livery that we totally didn't scrap together later than last second. Bidoof. Not at Hydra's pace, that is true. And unfortunately, I don't think we have anybody that can match Hydra's pace right now. Butler? Butler is definitely fast, but Hydra is another animal completely. There's very few people in the Forza community that can properly rival Hydra. Don't get me wrong, Butler is definitely fast as hell. But I don't know if they've ever gone head to head. BDF's falling back a little bit now. Looks like we got a tight battle going on between Liam and the other OTR car. And in touring car, everything is very spread out right now. See Hydra trying to imitate some corners. Yeah, you can learn so much from him. Like, a lot of where I got a good bit of my pace is from just racing with him and, like, following his ghost and stuff. DDM Drive, where is Drive right now? He is currently running 12th. I believe that he is further up, but people are on different pit cycles. He's on a he pit early and is on a very much earlier stop strategy, so I think he's got several folks in front of him that have yet to pit. It is actually a bit further up the order. Jen, TC, currently we have Warrior leading, followed by the Saint, Please Don't Eat Me, and Eagle must have made a stop recently, so he is all the way back. He's doing 115 in cops. Interesting. Let's Fly, looks like he's had an incident or something. Or maybe he's just on a different pit cycle, not sure. A little bit far away, though. NM's going a little bit wide there again. BDF with a hell of a run. We might see it now. Gonna be tight. Not gonna happen around the outside. Ooh, big ol' sim twitch there from BDF. That's gonna cost him quite some time. Well, that battle has chilled for a second. We still got Bradders and Westy going at it. The podium or just provisional? No, I believe that is, I believe that they are, all three of them I know are on similar pit cycles, so that is actually our podium standings right now. There's nobody out of position due to pit stops. Somebody's in the pits right there. That is Goose. Yeah, like I said, Mead, there's a few folks in front of Drive that have yet to make a stop, or yet to make their second stop, I believe. So he's a little bit higher up than we're led to believe. So you see Bradder's getting rather familiar with the rear end of Westy's Skoda. Hello, Ultra Mustang. Welcome. If you're looking for B lobby coverage, this is the place. This is a three-way battle between Conquer, Flying Scott, and Darkster here. For 8th, those three have had a very close pace all stint. Now, these two are very much on top of each other as well. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the Saint has not made his second stop yet, and that Eagle is still very far ahead overall. Yeah, that battle between Anonyms and BDF has definitely backed off quite a bit. Where's Ashton currently? Let's find out. Aston Ash is currently running in the lead. Wait, no. Third. Not sure what their pits cycle is though. Again, would be great information to have. Really be able to give a clearer picture of the race. Better get ready for Stint 2. Overtakes are us, I think. And we'll see you out there, Mead. Man, it's like these two, Bradders and Westy, are just too close to get, like, they're too evenly matched. Both Westy and Bradders are ahead of Ash. Gotcha. Not really a... Well, we saw a little bit of an attempt to overtake there. But I was about to say, not too much of an actual battle going on between these two. They're just kind of the exact same pace as each other. That is Saint and Aston Ash in, so you were correct, Norbert. Well, let's see. Where do they cycle out? Looks like Saint might be in the middle of this. Nope. A little bit behind. Okay, so no, never mind. Aston Ash is actually filtered out a bit further back than expected. And at the very front, we have Eagle still growing that gap to about 12 seconds now. Looks like BDF has caught Anonyms again. Go ahead and do a run through the field right now. Current standings in GT. In first we have OTR Anonyms, followed by BDF 48 Gaming, LSUM Bowtie, GPR The Racer, OTR Balaitike, Liam T007, 007 I suppose, AMS Custom Dips, SFM Darkster, AWR Conquer, CK The Flying Scott, SSR, wait, Balatik, gotcha, DDM Drive, NWR Raven, SSR Goose, and RDC Cooten. And our far and away leader of TC, OTR Eagle, followed by ETR Warrior, GTR Westy, SVR Bradders, MRT Truth, AMS The Saint, Please Don't Eat Me, GTR Let's Fly, and SVR Aston Ash. That's how the field currently stands at the moment. but that is subject to change. You don't spell UE, just Q, which is C. Gotcha. Thank you for that, Victor. I hate having to mispronounce people's names. I'm bad enough at it in real life, but when it comes to gamer tags, I'm even worse. Hey, we've got a, looks like Saints just got past Please Don't Eat Me. Truth is in that battle as well. Speaking of Aston Ash. Westy and Bradders are still very much close together. Oh, look at this three-way TC battle. Between Saint, Please Don't Eat Me, and Truth. Oh, I was expecting overtakes galore, but maybe not. Keeping an eye on our battle for the lead. BDF seems to be able to get close, mount an assault, and then seems to fall back a little bit. But this group that we're watching right now, those two are actually going to be catching up to within a few laps, so maybe that will spice things up a little bit. But Lytik is catching the racer. Great corner there from Saint. Close right back up on Please Don't Eat Me. And these three are running very much nose to tail. Conquer, Drive, Flying Scott. All three of them seem to be having a good little scrap. Drive just got past Conquer, it would seem. Now sets a sight on the Flying Scott. Westy and Bradders still nose to tail, as you can see off in the distance from that camera angle right there. A little bit of a lockup there. Please Don't Eat Me getting in the back of Truth, but in a corner like that, not much to really come of that, so nothing changed. Somebody in the pit lane, who is that? That is BDF making his final stop. Show me Raven. Yes, I will in a moment. Anonyms stays out. That's all three stops done for BDF. Still have about 30 minutes left of running in this stint. Where is Raven? Raven's actually in a battle right now with Goose. Battle of the Birds. Yeah. Monitoring everything else that we got going on track. The Scott Drive Conquer battle still as is. Where's that TC battle? Bradders and Westy, no change there. And no change in the... This battle is for C's rather than position. Indeed. The Mercedes might have the power advantage here. Gonna try it up the inside under braking here. Looks like he's got it done. Goose moves past Raven. See if Raven can mount a counterattack. I love when I'm just not paying attention. I'm like, and I see two dots close on the track map, and I'm like, ooh, hey, there's a good battle. And it's the one we're already watching. That is Anonyms in the pits, making his stop. I wonder where BDF will cycle out. If I had to guess, it'll probably be as it was before. Bowtie is staying out as well. Bowtie is going to hold the lead for a little bit now. Still a good scrap going on here. Conquer, Drive, and Scott. Alright, where did they filter out? BDF is still right on the back of Anonyms. Once again, BDF just has had the pace to stay with them, just hasn't had the pace to get by. They've been glued to each other the whole stint, but no change there. Westy still ahead of Bradders, Truth still ahead of Please Don't Eat Me and Saint in that order. Once again, those three are still very much nose to tail, so we could see a change there eventually. So Drive is very close to Flying Scott. Well, Drive made a little bit of lock up there. Slides loses a little bit of time. Keep an eye on that BDF Anonyms battle. .2 of a second. The closest we've seen that was BDF being alongside Anonyms, so definitely getting pretty close. Looks like Conquer's not really having too big of an impact on this battle. We're going to bounce up to, well, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to Drive. Blah pond. Westy and Bradders very close together again. No surprise there. Was somebody off there? That's Astanash off. Not sure if that was a getting out of the way or what exactly that was about. BDF saw him back from Anonyms a little bit. Bowtie has just entered the pit lane as well, I believe. Bowtie exiting pit lane, actually. See here, several other GT cars in the pit lane making their final stops. We should see a clear picture of the GT field here shortly, as everybody is making their final routine stop. What is happening here? Looks like Please Don't Eat Me has gotten past Truth. We're going to bounce to that, actually. Saint watching this battle between Please Don't Eat Me and Truth for, I believe, 5th in TC. Let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is the battle for 5th in Touring Car. Bradders and Westy still quote-unquote battling for 3rd in class. In reality, they've just been nose to tail the whole time. Not really been too much overtaking going on there. Let's look around elsewhere. BDF has fallen a second behind Anonyms now. Our two folks out front, Belaitik and Liam, are both still out, yet to stop. Got a few TCs in the pit lane right now. Please Don't Eat Me has a good run around the outside on Truth, gets together with him a little bit. That is Bradders in the pit lane, and Let's Fly. Fantastic side-by-side, wheel-to-wheel racing right now. Truth's getting a little bit better there, but maybe not on the exit. Don't Eat Me has the inside line. And Saint has a good run here too. Definitely has more speed than both of them right now. Not really going to be able to force a 3 wide here. Looking to swing it up the inside. Doesn't really have the room to do that. I saw the line that he was going for. Didn't quite work out. Well, maybe he's going to be able to sneak it up the inside here. Oh, there's Anonyms. BDF should be coming up through here any moment. BDF clears the traffic with much less interference. Oh, never mind, I take that back. And while that was happening, the Saint has gotten past Please Don't Eat Me. BDF definitely, I thought was gonna be the winner of that little ride through traffic, but definitely turned out not to be the case. Got a battle between Drive and the Racer. Let's see what's going on over there. Nope, that's not who I wanted. Forza, please. Somebody in the pit lane right now. That is... Who's that in the pit lane? That is... Baltic. Or Baltic. Liam stays out as our current leader. Here come our overall leaders. And Drive's in the pit lane as well, so never mind. We will not be watching that battle because it does not exist. We'll go back to Please Don't Eat Me and the Saint. Ooh, I like this livery, by the way. Haven't really had a chance to talk much about liveries, but all the ones that we've seen so far I've been a pretty big fan of. I'm digging this one though. Reminds me of Scott Dixon's IndyCar livery currently. Alrighty. Getting down to the 20 minutes left mark, so all of our pit cycles should be completed here shortly. The next 10 minutes or so, I would say. And we will see how Stint 1 ends up looking. We've got a pretty good picture, at least in TC. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be Eagle, who now holds almost a 15-second lead over Warrior. Darkster's currently running 4th. I believe that's because he hasn't pit yet, and tried a little bit aggressively to try and overtake the Saint there, but kinda just did it to himself a little bit. Lost himself some time. BDF has once again caught Anonyms. And there goes Bowtie. There is a TC in the pit lane. Who is that? That is Eagle. Warrior has followed him into the pit lane, so that's not going to change much. 23 minutes remaining. Yep, just about. Next stint, I promise I will get the stint timer started when I need to, so that it's accurate. Hold on, this is actually getting very close. BDF is trying for the lead now. I guess for second on track, but it's going to be the lead once... He might have done it? Has he finally done it? I believe he has finally done it, but it's not going to be guaranteed by any means. Is anyone streaming Lobby 4? I don't believe so, Patronus. If so, I do not know who that is. Now this is the battle I was wanting to see for a while now. Great wheel-to-wheel racing. BDF's really putting on the speed now. Might find a few driver point of views. Yeah, I can guarantee you'll find a few of those. So you can at least see like the leaderboards and stuff. Unfortunately, at TORA we haven't had a ton of streamers be able to do broadcasting role for this race. Usually we have at least down to C Lobby covered officially, but that is not the case this time. Bradders and Westy still fighting for that third in TC. The Racer and Balatic fighting for 5th, and that is our current GT leader into the pits to make his final stop, Liam T007. Streaming Stint 2 on V-Lobby? I'm streaming all of V-Lobby. How long before stints do invites go out? Usually, once this one ends and distances are collected, then you can expect to be in one. I'd say about like 10 to 15 minutes before the end of a stint, the next lobby is starting to be set up, but there are folks that are probably doubling, so thank you for the follow, Ultra Mustang. Oh, that was not a great corner for either of those two. BDF definitely getting the worst out of it. Bowtie still currently holding third. Great little run by Liam. Stayed out very late on those tires and seems to have worked for him. Currently holding fifth. Gotta go. We'll see you next time. Absolutely, man. Thanks for stopping by. And if you are racing, best of luck to you. We'll see you from up here. Come on, BDF. Give me a show. Saint and Truth are having a battle. We might bounce to that. In fact, I think we will. What happened to the battle for... Okay. The Racers pulled a little bit ahead of Balatic. Drive and Scott conquer in that battle as well. Still very close. Back, so let's see some truth. Alrighty. He's currently under pressure from Saint. Looks like he might be about to be overtaken, actually. Well, once again, go to a battle, expect fireworks, and truth pits. So, that's his final stop. BDF is closing back up again. BDF, I mean, I feel like it's kind of clear that BDF has the pace here. He just cannot, for the life of him, get past Anonyms. He's able to catch him, no problem. Bring truth over my actual teammate. Like a good little scrap going on here. Looks like a good scrap indeed. The Racer taking a little bit of an adventurous line there. This Balaita just flies away. Once again, we go to a battle on track. Expect to see a battle, but no. The times go right up. Where's the car next stint? Start practicing. Alrighty, man. We will see you from up here. Best of luck to you. This is a nice little congregation. Pretty nose to tail there between Flying Scott, Drive, and Conquer. Looking at the battle for the lead. Actually, we're going to bounce to that because BDF is right on top of him. What's that? Let's see if BDF can finally get it done. Just under 20 minutes left to go here. BDF looking for any direction that he can get by. A little bit on the grass there. That's not going to help his top speed. It's not going to happen right now. Bowtie running a smooth third right now. Great run from him so far. Oh my gosh, dude, hold on. Okay, no. That's Ashton Ash back there. Not very effective. No, it was not. I thought for a second where Ashton Ash was the gap between Eagle and second. But no. Arrow washed it onto the grass. Yep. Looks like Please Don't Eat Me is yet to make his final stop. Bradders and Westy, you guessed it, are still nose to tail. No change in position there. As are Truth and Saint. No change in position there. We're gonna go bounce on them because they are very close. Oh, well, hold on. There might just be a change in position here. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Some great close racing. I don't know how to overtake this stint though. Been a lot of opportunities to, but you know. Suppose you can't have a fantastic stint every stint. Bradders and Westy. Still, as you would expect. Rota is holding a very lonely third right now, actually. Not really anybody around him. That is Please Don't Eat Me in the pits right now. Be interesting to see where he filters out in relation to these two. Because this was a 3-car battle previously. Looks like the racer and Belichick just had contact or something. So that gap was very close together and it just dropped back down to 1.6. I saw it happen on the mini-map. Not sure what the situation there was. And there's Please Don't Eat Me right there. Right into the mix. Maybe not quite as into the mix as I thought. Still, by no means out of the mix. There's that front wheel drive squeal trying to drive out of the corner. All Saints having another look. He's got to make it happen before there, though. Truth has definitely been putting up an admirable defense. That is 100% sure. BDF not really caught back up to Anonyms yet. I think he might be content now to just hold his second and keep the mileage that is directly right behind Anonyms. Just about 10 minutes left of running in Stint 1 here. Been a pretty exciting stint so far. Hopefully we can keep that level of excitement and close competition throughout the rest of the race. Really put on a great show for you guys. Bradders has finally gotten him in front of no, never mind. They're swapping positions left and right. What's going on over here? Well, there very well may not have been a change in position here. I thought that we had finally seen them change positions, but looks like Westy is managing to just barely stay ahead of Truth. Or not Truth, Bradders. Well, never mind. Unless there's a hell of a dive bomb there. Nope. Bradders still manages to stay ahead of Rusty? Westy? So I thought we were finally going to see these two swap position after spending basically all stint nose to tail, but doesn't look like that's going to be the case anymore. BDF is catching back up to Anonyms. Might have one or two final attempts to try and get by. It is yet to be seen. Ride with Bradders here. See if he can finally get past his age-old nemesis, Westy. I don't know if it's an age-old nemesis, but age-old if the age is the entirety of Stint 1. Looking forward to running bite stints. Night. Oh, gotcha. I didn't realize that we were having any night stints. That should be fun, though. Further back, looks like Saint is having a good run at Truth. They are side by side, and so are they. Oh my god. Well, never mind. Now they're not. Is Bradders and Westy still? Westy's still ahead. 4, 5, and 6 are all night. Oh, gotcha. Did not realize that that's what we were going for. Sorry, I'm a good broadcaster and research these things beforehand. Alright, I guess we'll bounce back to Bradders and Westy. BDF is right on top of Anonyms again. Going up into the final corner complex. There is a back marker in front of them. BDF is apparently ahead right now. We're going to bounce to that. Anonyms on the outside. Astanash is definitely going to play a factor in this, though. BDF managing to hold it with them. Maybe Astanash is going to do the right thing and just be out of the way. Okay, never mind. Astanash did not make nearly as much of an impression on this battle as I thought. But still, BDF was as close as he's ever been, alongside. Just couldn't quite stick it. I feel like if BDF can just get his tail in front of Anonyms, he can hold that position, but he's just yet to be able to do that. No change further back, it would seem. Drive and Conquer and Flying Scott are still all nose to tail. That has not changed. Still Flying Scott 9th, Drive 10th, Conquer 11th. Racer and Balaetic are having a bit of a scrap. That is for 5th. 3rd and 4th are pretty concluded, it would seem, for the stint. Looks like Please Don't Eat Me has caught Saint and Truth fully. Not much going on in between those two. We'll jump away from this battle for the lead right now. We'll watch this 3-car battle right now. You can actually see Westy and Bradders up there. Truth on the grass, that's not going to help very much. Tries to come across to block Saint, but Saint has a much better run. Doesn't quite make it. Saint takes the position. Looks like Please Don't Eat Me might try for it as well. Might not quite make it. A little bit of a touch. No, looks like Truth has the inside line there. Is going to at least hold that position. Remember, this is the battle for 5th in touring cars. Our leader is still OTR Eagle with almost a 15-second lead over ETR Warrior. Westy and Bradders scrapping for 3rd, and St. Truth, please don't eat me, scrapping for 5th. Anonym still holding a slight lead over BDF. Truth getting a little adventurous there. The entrance to Magus and Beckett's. Swear Balatic and the Racer having a nice scrap. I think that Balatic just got past Racer. And has moved up into 5th. Darkster's looks like he's going to be trying to put some pressure on custom dips here. Might have to jump to that battle if it progresses. BDF's only 0.2, 0.1. Once again, BDF is managing to stay right on the bumper of that other McLaren. Just cannot get it done. Hold on. And back what's happened. Not too much. A lot of the same battles on track have just been just that. They've been close, but that's about it. Whoa! Please don't eat me gets into the back of Truth a little bit there. A little bit of a slide. It didn't hurt either too much, but Saint is starting to get away now a little bit. Darkster has definitely caught custom dips and is giving him some pressure. Go ahead and bounce to that. See how that progresses. This is for 7th. Bradders and Westies still as they were. Please don't make me Truth, still as they were. Darks are trying to sneak it up the inside. Doesn't have a great angle there, though. No, I didn't think he was going to be able to make it work there. Ooh, almost lost the rear end on the grass there. Darkster falls back a little bit. Thank you for the follow, Retro Puppy. I believe that's how you say that? Either way, thank you very much for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Glad to have you. Hope you're enjoying it. Sorry, forgive me. Oh, that's all good. Not a problem with that at all. Didn't know Darkster was this fast. Yeah, Darkster's pretty fast. Please don't eat me in Truth. Getting nice and close. Elsewhere, BDF is still right on the bumper of Anonyms. Less than 5 minutes left to go. I'd say that's probably closer to about 2 minutes, so I think we'll see one more lap here from the fan of Motorsport 7. Ah, well, we've come to the right place. We've got 12 hours of Silverstone today. All right here. I do broadcasting for a lot of different TORA events, or Forza Motorsport 7 events. Alright, well, this battle is kind of slowed down. Let's see here. BDF gonna have one last gasp in our remaining time. He's a little bit too far back to try it. The Racer and Balatic are still very close together. Let's see here. Trying to see what else is yet to be decided fully. I think Westy and Bradders is going to end as that. Truth is still ahead of Please Don't Eat Me. It's likely to stay that way. End of the stint should be any moment now. Remember that stint timer is off by a few minutes. Hold on, BDF's got a huge run now. And there's traffic ahead. He might have one last shot to try and take the stint win. Balatic and the Racer are still swapping spots in the battle for 5th. Not sure who's going to end out with 5th there. Darkser's caught custom dips again. I'm digging the livery on that GRT car. It's the first time I've seen it, I think. What else is yet to be decided? Westy and Bradders still very close. Please Don't Eat Me and Truth still rather close. Oh hey, look at that right there in front of us. There is Please Don't Eat Me and Truth right there. And that is the end of the stint. I was about 3 minutes off, like I thought. Alrighty, so let's see here. For stint 1, your stint winner and current leader of B Lobby by just a little bit is OTR Anonyms, followed by BDF48 Gaming. LSEM Bowtie takes 3rd. Liam T007 takes 4th. GPR the Racer manages to hold off Baltic to maintain 6th. MS Custom Dips managed to hold off Darkser. Someone drove further. Where did you see it? And I can investigate. But Custom Dips manages to hold off Darkser. CK the Flying Scott manages to hold off both Drive and Conquer. Very close battle between those 3 all race long. In 11th, Goose, Raven, and Kooten. After not too great of a stint for him, not sure if that was an incident caused by damage or what have you, but a little bit further back than anticipated. Our easy winner for touring cars is OTR Eagle with a dominant 16-something gap over ETR Warrior. Westy manages to hold off Bradders for 3rd. Saint takes 5th. And Truth manages to hold off Please Don't Eat Me for 6th. In 8th, we have GRT Let's Fly, followed by SVR Astanash. Alrighty, folks, that is Stint 1 done and dusted. So what's going to happen now is that I'm going to run some ads here while we're in transition. The stream will end for a second, but it will come right back up, so don't be alarmed. If the stream ends, it will be back momentarily. I'm just doing that for archival purposes. So yeah, y'all sit tight. I'll be back in a little bit, and we will have Stint 2 coming at you shortly.